Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday night. It is the regular slot, which is the Camaro Cup, and it has been for the last 4 weeks. I believe we're into round 5. Let's just double check. Yes, we're at the long course at Watkins Glen, and we're hoping for a full field of races tonight, or something close, maybe 12, 13 races. Fingers crossed. Maybe it's a hot summer's day. Everybody's been slogging away at work and probably in need of refreshments. Talking of refreshments, we have some Equally on soft tyres or whatever tyres you need. I just saw that chat come up. So Watkin course long, which will be interesting. Big Popper's joined the house, and where are we going next? Yes, we're going to do just a little review of where we stand in. There was a bit of debate last week about whether disconnects should be counted towards the league. My concern was that there isn't any method of confirming a disconnect. However, I asked another league owner, and that league owner passed on some other information from other leagues, and they've given me the information to be able to suggest that actually disconnects can be managed quite comfortably, and I'm reassured they can. So whilst I 100% trust this racer who was complaining about the disconnect not counting, I do fully trust him, and I 100% believe everything that goes on. The rules are just not applied in the league. So whilst I know the points aren't that significant, and there are other people that have disconnected, I don't feel I'm in much of a position to argue about that process. So, long story short, I have included points for disconnects as of this week to appease feelings and to make people feel rest assured that I do care and that disconnects are a significant penalty. But starting at the end of this season, there is going to be a regime, a strict protocol for disconnects. So they will be included in the league information, and I still have the same feeling of quitting. Quitting does not ever warrant any points, regardless of what happens. You should finish the race. However, that beside, Big Popper says 30 degrees. Christ, that's going to be what it's like here at the weekend. These are the current league standings then. So we've got around about 5 or 6 players at the bottom that have only done 1 or 2 events. They've got more points missing, but I'll keep them at the bottom. They're not really going to be into contention, but they're effectively guest racers. So from JB upwards, so Fat Man had a disqualification. He had a quit last week, but he didn't. He had 2 disconnects. Did he? I can't remember, but he didn't score any points. Ginger Gandhi is the first person really that has effective points for the league. So he's currently sat on 76 in 8th. BB is on 84 from a total of 117. Az is on 97. Heathen in 5th is on 110. Frosty is on 113. Big Popper on 126. Widdowmaker is on 127, and Damien is just starting to stretch out his lead on 137. And if you look at the combined point situation, where we haven't got a dropped round, the league results are pretty much similar. Frosty and Big Popper would swap a place, BB would jump up to 5th. But the way the things are, a round drop count. So there we are after 4 rounds. It's still quite close at the top. There's still an opportunity, I think, for Damo to be caught. He's only 10 points ahead, so let's see where it goes. And thank you, gentlemen, for taking part and making this league what it is. So, racers are racing. It's time for me to jump on track and start to get some practice. Good evening, Keeley. Good evening, Azza. Good evening, Damo, Big Popper, Tia, Wilkie. Good evening, everybody. The car of choice, the weapon of choice is on hard. Excellent. Let's check settings just in case I've taken any off. Traction control 1, default ABS, counter steer assistance on strong. And I don't think I've changed anything on controller settings. No, we're still on 86. So let's go to the track and let's put some laps in. And while we're doing that, we'll talk about some developments. So, I posted in the Widdowmaker Racing chat that there might be a possibility of me moving Friday night racing to Saturdays to take the pressure off me on a Friday. But, having consulted with the powers that be and some feedback, I'm going to go with a new league for Saturdays and we'll maintain Friday as is for the given period. Over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be planning out the rest of the year, and I'm going to try and give some sort of schedule or estimate of where we're going to be with leagues for the rest of the year. The new Saturday league is going to be a little bit different to this. It's going to be more realistic in terms of tyre wear, and it might have an earlier start. But it will be a no assist league. No assists, that means no pause button, no traction control, no counter steer, no auto. It's going to be a fully unaided race. It's going to be bopped, but we will find a racing platform to race in. And it will be aimed at a higher level of skill. For me, personally, I'm going to try and work my way off the assists. And I'm going to use this league to do that. So if anybody would like to join that league, there will be a more official, more I won't say corporate, that's the wrong way. Just a more formal league in total. It's going to try and be the launch platform for something bigger, something better. But I'm not going to be putting restrictions on anybody joining the league. It's not going to be chargeable. I'm not going to make any charges for doing it. You don't have to be a member. But it will definitely be up for Widdowmaker Racing regulars primarily first, and then any guests or racers. So if you're new to the league or anything, you'd have to work your way into it. I would say you would have to have raced in the Tuesday and Friday leagues before you get to Saturday. You have to have raced in an environment where you feel that you know how we race and you've learnt the rules and regulations of the road. So I'm going to be using an email application process. So there will be a set of rules emailed to participants which you must adhere to. You must agree to be able to race. And all that will be done in the next 3 weeks. No email for application, no entry to league will be the way it goes. We will have to run the kind of dropouts thing, but I just wanted to have a little bit more feel of being a bit more serious, a little bit more on point. No prizes again, because I have a fear of cheaterizing. And by cheaterizing, what I mean is somebody using the login details of somebody else to be faster. Because we know it's very easy to pass login details around, and that's what I want to avoid. This has got to be racing for pride, racing for points, racing for oneself. So that's to come. I'll not say anything more about that for now. But genuinely, if you are interested in that kind of thing, that's going to be coming up. And I've just realised I've not put the chat on. So I'm going to put the chat on now. And we'll go from there. The chat hasn't been very good of late. The chat cuts off and turns off the speaker and bits and pieces. So, did you see how I was able to drive around the circuit then without any control? Well, that's the pause button benefit. And that's what I want to take away from Saturday. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Silver. By the way, folks, it doesn't have to be me that puts the chat on. Anybody that's a member of it can put the chat up. Doesn't have to be me. Who was that voice? That must have been Planty. Welcome, Planty. Welcome back. No, you're welcome, buddy. It's been a year or so, I'd say. Something like that. The things going all right for you? The world treating you well? Excellent. Yeah, steady away. Usual dramas, but... I did over Christmas, yeah. We, I drove from LA to Dallas. Oh, mate, it's stunning. Did about 2,900 miles in 10 days. And saw some absolutely stunning sights, things you'll never see. So we're going to be doing Chicago to LA. No, we're going to be doing Chicago to Vegas this year. So we're gonna fly into there and into Chicago and drive over Christmas and New Year back down to Vegas. So Route 66 it. No, it's soft. So the way this is set up is all tyres are available for practice, all tyres are available for quali, and all tyres are available for the first race. But you must be on hards for the first race. So yes. So if you do find yourself on the grid on soft tyres, you have to pit and change on the first lap. You can't go all race and then change. So yeah. Well, this is well, you'll need the practice because this is a hell of a thing to drive on hards. It's oh, well, that you should be well set. It's a real challenge actually of a car. You put it on racing tyres and it's a bit limp. You put it on these sport softs and it's actually got something about it, and you've got to drive it. It's a challenge, and it was a good choice by Big Popper. Really pleased with the choice. It's produced some good racing, and I've lost a fair few points to penalties because of this choice of car. So it's all right. Have I lost speaker again? I have. The blooming thing's knocked itself up again. Sorry, chaps, if anyone was talking to me, I couldn't hear you. Nobody was, thankfully. So fuel looks to be a bit rubbish. We're probably only going to get 8, maybe 9 laps at most. But at 206 a lap on hards, 205 a lap, that might be just enough to save fuel to get us through, mightn't it? It might be enough. Lots of chitter in the chat tonight. Welcome everybody. Had a bit of rubbish this week with somebody copyrighting my channel. So you might have seen some videos disappear, then they've come back up with a new intro. So I've got to work my way to, well, I've got to take away my intro. I've either got to put new audio to it, which isn't a free sound that somebody can then take and copyright, or I've got to make my own. And the missus, being the wonderful lady that she is, said, get your guitar out, make your own. And don't forget to make a video of you doing it yourself. And it's like, that could be interesting. Do the old, what's it called? Not a banjo. I could use the ukulele, actually. The ukulele might work. What? An ocarina. Nice. What was the name of the film with the two dudes on that rode a motorbike up to the ski resort and froze on it? Dumb and Dumber. Was it in Dumb and Dumber where there was a... No, it wasn't. It wasn't Dumb and Dumber, was it? There was a... No. There was a clip of the two guys, whoever they were, I can't remember, it's gone out my head, doing a bit of a guitar lead thing, air guitar thing. What was that? Wayne's World, that's the one. I could do the guitar thing from Wayne's World as my intro tune, but then somebody would tell me I've copyrighted that, and but I could change it slightly. Call it Widow's World. You know, the inspiration will come. No Johnny Cash outfit, no. We'll have to... Wayne's World, that's the one to you. No. No. The channel is definitely Widow, not Jim. For publicity purposes, you don't want my chops all over it. It's bad enough having this. Oh, is that what you do with it? Oh shit. Oof. Look at that. Front and rear damage. And both wheels on the right hand side. Village people. It got some interest. Alvin Stardust. Is this going to reset me? No. Yeah, we could do... I don't mind some of the village people stuff. But it can only be like 6 to 12 seconds long. We can't do masses of stuff. But you watch how difficult it'll be. It'll be difficult to record it to sound right and get it clean. I thought about using some of that music that I've had knocked up by the AI, the Widdowmaker song and stuff like that, but that's alright for intros to live streams. But when it comes to the videos, it only needs to be short and snappy. I used to have a 22-second intro and people hated it. So a 6 to 12-second one is about where it needs to be. So Geordie's fastest, the 1:58.451 on the soft stuff. We're going to have to see where that is for qualifying. Alice Cooper with Snake. Don't mind a bit of Alice Cooper. Well, there's Geordie. Cotton-Eyed Joe. I'll be with you for a long time. No, where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton-Eyed Joe. All that lot, yes. Absolutely not. The Wurzels. Didn't they do, I've got a combine harvester. I do like a bit of Cotton Eye Joe. That's my youth. Say again. The Wurzels, or was it? No, it wasn't the Wurzels. Wasn't it? Fella from Devon. No, I think it was the Wurzels because they were on Caleb's touring show, wasn't it? I got a combine harvester. Yeah, I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key, etc. In case anybody's never heard of it. Big Popper was saying, "What the hell are you on about?" Keely chips in with the lyrics of Cotton Eye Joe. Awesome. I do have 2 sets of drums, Tia. I have 2 sets. I was a COVID drummer. I was watching a TV advert that came on with that young lass who played drums with the Foo Fighters and did the advert for, I think it was it the Post Office or something she did an advert for? Oh, I couldn't do the Dairy Milk Gorilla advert, no. I haven't got enough drums to do that. You need about 38 tom-toms, don't you, to get that done. So, Bill Collins on the drums. Yeah. But the missus said I should try it, and it's like, yeah, we might give that a go. A gorilla outfit. Could do something, couldn't we? Yeah, so unfortunately you're stuck with an intro from the holiday on the videos until I get something done. So and there's only 6 months till we go on the next one, so they're already booked at work. Just got to book the flights, which came out this last week. So book the flights nice and early, see if we can get a cheap one, but it's probably the wrong time, the 19th of December. Flying over to the States, they're probably a little bit expensive, but coming back from the States on New Year, and maybe we're coming back on the 3rd this time, 3rd of January. So it might be not so bad. There won't be so many people travelling, I don't think, unlike the 3rd. We flew back New Year's night last time, which was interesting. 12 quid it cost. It was very cheap. And 150 quid for luggage. But the flights were 12 quid. Keely plays piano. Wilkie plays drums. Got a double bass set. I've got 2 bass drums, one from each kit, and I'll put one on each foot if I need to, but they're not really set up right for the toms, so. But the only reason I don't play my drums at the minute is there isn't enough room in the house. We're trying to sell, and the wife doesn't want many bedrooms committing to other things, so I'd just throw a bed up on the wall and or stand it on its edge and set my drums up. But it's too much hassle to put them up and take them down every time somebody comes round and views. I was going to try and work on a new strategy for selling the house. Try and get it advertised in London just in case World War III starts and people want a cheap house outside of London. And say, come on folks, if you want a cheap house outside of London before the war starts, now's your time. And because of course houses of this stature are £1 million in London, aren't they? So we'll have to see. You never know when it gets, when all that kicks off. Wilkie had to sell the drums to keep alive with food and heat. Yeah, that's a critical factor, isn't it? Well, that's blown that lap. We're up to 4th, 2 seconds back. We're gonna dip into the pits this time, and we'll put some softies on. That's 8 minutes till the hour. Oh shish. Yeah. They'll all want to get out of London, won't they, when it all kicks off? Nobody will want to be there. Nice quiet house in Doncaster. Get over. Come on. Need to put my aircon on, it's warming up. Oh, I do like a remote control. Makes things easier. Remember the days when a remote control had a wire? There won't be many of you that remember that, will there? 2 legs, brother. Turn it on to 3, son. Now back to 1. Come on. That was the time when there was only 3 channels. So while we do the softs run, let's have a talk about the format for tonight. As in, for those people that don't normally do this or aren't normally here to watch it, tonight is a 2-race format with a qualifying session. We will effectively run a 10-minute qualifying, and then we'll have a 20-minute race on hard tyres only. There'll be 1 point for the fastest lap in each race and 1 extra point for pole on the qualifying. That 1 extra point will be added up with the results, but the person who comes first in qualifying will get pole on the grid. The second race will be a reverse grid from race 1, and it will be double points for race 2 because it's a 40-minute race using soft tyres and mediums. There's no pits requirement in race 1. You don't have to pit as long as you can make your fuel and tyres last. If you remember back to race 1, I attempted to do that in race 1 and go all the way with the pit stop, and I ran out of time. I didn't have enough time to get into the pits and get out, and came around about 7th, so... Tia remembers black and white TV with a coat hanger for an aerial. Holy chipotle. Yeah. I'll talk about that in a moment. So, race 2 is softs and medium tyres, and you have to use both sets of tyres. You can pit as many times as you like and use as many types of tyres as you want, but genuinely, both sets of tyres will do the trick. Other than that, it's a reverse grid for race 2 from the results from race 1. Quits don't count for any points, and we'll take disconnects on a merit by merit basis. We race like gentlemen. If you leave the track, you must make a safe rejoin. If you nudge somebody off the track, you must wait for them. We don't drive people into walls. We make sure that people have got enough room on the outside of us. By all means, use as much racecraft as you want to, but be fair to your fellow racers. And also, enjoy it. That's the main thing about this league. This league was set up, well, the group was set up as a place to enjoy racing other than in the lobbies. So, the lobbies themselves were a bit of a free-for-all, and they're still a bit of a shit show if you ask me. But this should be a better environment for racing in. Should be, he says. And I'm kind of aware that I've not said a lot of hello to many people in the chat, in the PSN chat. So let me just run through people I haven't said hello to. I've definitely not said hello to Damo. I've definitely not said hello to Geordie, or Heathen, or Gandhi. So hello, chaps. Frosty I haven't said hello to either. Awesome. What am I drinking tonight, says Silver. In the tall glass we have got Dandelion and Burdock. It's a pint of with ice. Dandelion and Burdock, you say? Yes. Caffeine-free Dandelion and Burdock. I would normally drink Dr. Pepper because I like Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Pepper is no caffeine-free. We don't get caffeine-free in the UK, unfortunately. So, and the other glass of choice is a bourbon whiskey called Buffalo Stance. No, it's called Buffalo Chase. Nana Cherry was Buffalo Stance, wasn't it? Dandelion and... Ooh, hello wall, it's coming. Stay away, stay away. There we go. We're in 6th place, 1.5 seconds down. And my tyres are going off. It's bourbon. It's not whiskey. Bourbon. Different thing. For marketing purposes, they call bourbon whiskey, but it really is. Good evening, BB. No worries, sir. You have time. I don't know what it is about whiskey and bourbon, but in the last sort of 4 or 5 years, I've developed a bit of a taste for it. Prior to that, I had a taste for tequila, bit of a tequila monster, and then I had my kidney problems, and the doctor said you need to back off the alcohol a little bit. So I've gone off doing a bottle of tequila over 2 days, and I'll probably do a whiskey bottle in 12 weeks, something like that. Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on. I'm trying to work that one out. Good evening, Roy. Welcome. Are we talking Tennessee whiskey, Keely? Is that what we're singing? Keely's up for... I think Keely's going to turn into a bit of a karaoke queen, isn't she? I reckon she loves a bit of a song. This is lap 4, got really low fuel. Let's see if we can get these tyres to go somewhere on 4. Michael Jackson. I know what song that is, yes. .57's being put in, that's tremendous. The way you make me feel, yes. I don't mind a bit of Jacko, the bass to his tunes are quite awesome. The drums are stunning, look.
Absolutely.
Big poppers up there with Damo as well. Look, they're all popping them in. Yeah, took it as GCSE, says Kitty. Music. I didn't take music at GCSE level. I took art and sport and 13 others. Did we get a penalty? A 58.8 puts me up there. Okay, that's not bad. Let's have a go through the drivers and we'll do our usual entry. We've got a new driver to introduce you tonight. Wilkie says, a rare film was on last weekend, Prince and Purple Rain. Now I've got a thing for you about Prince. Prince passed me by. I'd ever really got into Prince and he was kind of a thing when I was at school. But genuinely, if you've got Spotify on a big telly, there's an option on Spotify to do an artist deep dive. Pop Prince on and do the discography for Prince. It is absolutely phenomenal. They'll give you on screen text and movie stuff, video stuff about Prince and his life, and it's a good 2.5 hours of sitting with all Prince music. And then you can do the same thing with other artists. You can do it with Michael Jackson, Rod Stewart and all them. It is a fantastic way to spend an evening in front of the TV with some really good music. So I'm a big fan of Prince. Purple Rain, Raspberry Beret, brilliant tunes, love them. So anyway, let's have a look at who's in the chart. So there's Damien, he's currently top ranking. He has got a mostly sang Purple Rain. Not sure what Keely's asking there. Anyway, all the cars in this league are the Camaro SS16, and the guys have gone about painting their own liveries. Damo is top of the charts at the moment. He's number 1 in the league, so he's kind of got an American one. Az is up there on his way, but he's got an Oh No themed livery. Yeah, done by JB Designs, we can't forget that, can we? But Az is up there with a 57 tonight, same as Damo, and I think Big Pop has got it. So Keely asks, how do I not know that song? So Prince, certain artists passed me by when I was growing up. I was not into music when I was in my teens. I had other ideas and things to do until I came across the guitar when I was 14, 15, and I was solidly into rock music and guitar music. So whilst I appreciate Prince now is a guitarist and a fantastic musician, I didn't notice him. There was a couple of other bands I didn't really get into as well. They were, if I can remember correctly, Prince, Genesis, Pink Floyd. They just passed me by, and U2 were the other one, the real big band that passed me by. So I never really got into them until later in time, until my music diversified as I got older. So we all mature, don't we? So welcome back, Mr. Plant. Miss MRL Planty has joined the league again. He was with us probably a year ago, maybe a little bit more. He raced with us a few times, probably a couple of seasons, and was oh yeah, you don't. Fleetwood Mac, absolutely phenomenal brand, absolutely. So Mr. Plant is back with us. Mr. Plant actually runs his own leagues, and it was great of him to come and join us to race with us, then take what he really learnt here into his own area. And generally he's come back, and I asked him why he was coming back, and it's because he enjoys sports cars and he actually enjoys the way we race. So it's good. Yeah. So Tia, yes, Keeley, yes, I have heard of Fleetwood Mac. Big fan. In terms of having plenty of time to listen to music, I drive an hour and 20 minutes maybe each day, each way to work. So I have plenty of opportunity to listen to music. I've probably got in the region of 40 to 50,000 MP3s now, sat on a hard drive, and I listen to music quite a lot. I have to have noise on at most times, so it is one of those things. So, Big Popper, he is just leaving the pits. We've got around about 7 minutes until we go for qualifying, folks. So, if anybody needs to go for the bathroom or get anything sorted out, now's the time. Sounded Irish then. But Big Popper is one of the original members of the league. He's also at the top of the tree. He's in 2nd, 3rd or 4th place. I can't remember in the league. And Big Popper has the fastest livery. We're actually in a car that he is very, very close to because he owns one very similar. And it's in the same colour as well. So... no, don't know any of them. No. So whilst all this was going on, I was into Adamant, Billy Idol, oh yeah, Alice Cooper and Poison, all of the rock bands you can think of, etc, etc. So music-wise, I've probably heard of them, but I probably couldn't tell you the names of the songs. And the way my memory is nowadays, got no chance. Heathen is a regular racer. Oh, there's an announcement coming up about a 24-hour event coming up. So, yeah, big fan of the Foo Fighters. Linkin Park, not so much. Nickelback, not so much. There are some Linkin Park tracks I really like. Nickelback, there's a couple. But not entirely smitten. So we are planning to, while the chaps are talking about a 12-hour, I am going to plan to announce by the end of August, I will be announcing the next 24-hour race that the channel will be doing, and you will all know what it is because it's happening in January. I'm going to be away over Christmas, going to come back in January. We will not start the new leagues over Christmas until February because we'll get the 24-hour race underway. So, I haven't Big Popper, but I'm sure it'll be on YouTube. Steve Petty's a great guitarist. Yeah. So, there's Heathen. Heathen's raced with us for a few seasons now. He's getting better and better and faster and faster. Mr. Plant we've seen. There's Frosty. Frosty's new to us. This is his first season with us, but he's up there. He's moving quickly, and he's got a stunning livery on that car. Looks really aggressive. Who else have we got that's out on track? There's a couple of drivers there. Rick and Morty. Who's that gonna be? You're trying to tease Dutch back into the league? Yeah. I think he wants me to use that sound app and he's not coming back until I've used it. I might have to try. Tom Petty. Not Steve Petty. Tom Petty. Steve Petty was a racing driver, wasn't he? Yeah, sorry. Got it. Yeah. So, Big Popper's gone to the chat, as Damo Heathen. We're just waiting on BB. So there's Ginger Gandhi. He's in the Rick and Morty livery. He's just trying to pay tribute to another racer that we've lost along the way. And Dutch, who is good friends of these guys. And we should tempt him back in. We should try and tease him back in. But I'm sure he's been very busy with his career. So he's a motorcycle engineer. So takes a lot of his time, lots of weekends, and I'm sure he wants to spend his evening with his ladies. So, there we have it. I thought you were going to burst into song then, Az. Bob's Burgers are good as well. Who the chuff is Bob's Burgers? Go on then, Keely. What's your favourite ever song? Come on, give us your favourite ever song. What's your most favourite song ever? Which was the one? Stevie Ray Vaughan, says Big Papa. Yeah, I had a friend up the road who used to play the guitar when I was a kid at the same time as me, and he was a big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan. Wasn't my cup of tea. Too fast. Too fast. Little Wing. What a tune. And I know Big Papa is a guitarist as well. He likes to strum away occasionally. We are 2 minutes away from start. We just need BB to enter the fray, and we haven't seen him yet. So when BB lands, we will go. Yeah, too fast. I broke all my fingers on both hands whilst playing football and rugby as a kid. So at some point, all my fingers have been smashed to bits. So I can't do the very quick movements because I just don't have that muscular control on my fingers. Ah. What a great tune, Keely. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. It's one I spent it's what I spent hours playing on my classical guitar. What a fantastic guitar tune. It's brilliant. And Stand By Me is also a good one. It's a great tune. Goes from a great film as well. Stand By Me. If you've never seen the film Stand By Me, I would advise you watch it. It is tremendous. It really is good. My absolute favourite song is by a member of the Beatles. And it's called Silly Love Songs by Paul McCartney and Wings. Thank you, Big Papa. I vowed to wait for BB. So if BB is in, where BB has landed, does BB need a lap? Which one? Stand By Me. Silly Love Songs by Paul McCartney and Wings. No, there's no saxophone in that. It's the people that did Band on the Run, yes. Yes. It could be. Yeah, it's Band on the Run's really good as well, but Paul McCartney and Wings, again, I didn't encounter Wings until my early mid-30s when we went to the Mull of Kintyre and went to visit her grave, Paul McCartney's wife's grave, Linda McCartney. And I listened to the music on the way home and I was just struck by it. And the bass line is fantastic. Okay, let's just make sure BB is settled in and that BB's just getting a little bit of track time. Just to make sure he's good. There he is, he's on the track now. Oh. Now, Redemption Song as a classic. I do have another favourite band. One of my favourite bands is Simon and Garfunkel. Not a big fan of Celine Dion. Yeah, Simon and Garfunkel and then Paul Simon in later days. But I remember at 18 taking one album with me skiing on a Walkman. And it was a Bridge Over Troubled Waters. An absolutely phenomenal tune. Absolutely phenomenal album. So Shania Twain is good as well. I like a bit of Shania. More for her drummer than anything else. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Call me Big Papa and make it dirty. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So Shania Twain has a female drummer, and she's lovely. Yeah. Right, when BB has got to the end of this lap, I'm gonna hit the start button. Make sure you've got your qualifying tyres on, gentlemen. You had Shania Twain walking down the aisle at your wedding. Very nice, Tia. I would have liked to have walked Shania Twain down the aisle at my wedding, but it wasn't going to be, was it? No. I also like Eminem, yes. Eminem is stunning. Right then, gentlemen, we are going to go to qualifying. BB has had as little practice time as he possibly can. If nobody has got their practice tyres on, that's not my fault. But we will go to qualifying. Big Popper is just out of the house at the moment. We need Big Popper to come back in. He did say he was ready, but I don't know where he's gone. You had one of her songs playing. Okay. Big Popper's back in. Right then, gentlemen. 10-minute qualifying starting now. No 10-second warning. We're going straight in. May the best man get the fastest lap. Big Popper's back and ready to go. Good man. Here we go. Right. Good chat at the start. I've enjoyed that. Frosty's on the wrong tyres. He can change them before he leaves, though. I'm a big fan of The Cure. I like The Cure and The Cult. They were my thing. 18 to 21, The Cult. And The Cure. I also like between the ages of maybe 16 to 18, I was a big fan of Brian Ferry and his song Psycho Killer. I think my parents worried about me at one point. I like Shania Twain's cat suits. I don't know where that came from, but Tia's talking about Shania Twain and it just came to mind. Now, a 2-minute lap, we have only got the opportunity to do 2 hot laps, really. Bryan Adams. No, Bryan Adams, no. I do like some of Bryan Adams' stuff, but I wouldn't say he's up there with me at... Run to You is a very good song. Summer of '69 is just overplayed, and every time I hear the Summer of '69 I think of the B-52s and Love Shack, and then the Spice Girls come to mind, so we kind of leave that alone for a little bit, and far too many fantasies. But so Wilkie says he used to have hair he could sit on. He still does. It's a wig. He can take it off and sit on it. No, that's not true. I'm lying. Oh, I've lost this. It was. Yeah. Who was the lead singer of the Talking Heads? Roy. Effing ball bags. We screwed that up. So now I've screwed my fastest lap up and got a penalty. Do I go in now and just pit and do a second stint with less fuel? I think we're going to. It's going to put me in traffic, but we'll go and do it now. Gandhi's bald as well. Always had his girlfriend messing with it. Ooh. Yeah, Brian Ferry was the lead singer of who you sang of Talking Heads. Yeah. Or I might have to caveat that, actually. I might have seen the first time I ever saw who Brian Ferry was, him playing that on stage with just a guitar and amp, nothing else. And it was phenomenal. Brian was Roxy Music. Yes, he was. Have I got my artists mixed up? There's definitely something I know about. David Byrne was the talking head singer. I have got my artists mixed up, haven't I? What do I need to remember from that? And you're right, Dutch, welcome. How come Dutch is over on Twitch? And why is Dutch in yellow writing on Twitch? Dutch is on Twitch. So, I have to caveat what I was saying there about Brian Ferry. The first time I saw Brian Ferry playing live on stage was when he did Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads. I apologise for misspeaking. It was his version of Psycho Killer that I saw. We need to put a lap in because we haven't done it. We have not done it. Ferry. Ferry. I misspoke then. That was a whilst driving concentrating thing, brain struggling to remember. Yeah, that was a behind the wheel thinking moment. Dutch is a Twitch. Oh, that much I didn't know. I missed that corner. Big Popper leads the pack. Damo second, Frosty third. I've got to put a time in here. I'm struggling. We're going to get one more in. Up into third spot. Got to make this last lap summit. I've made so many mistakes. Gotta concentrate. Come on. Tyres are just worn in. The gap between Big Popper and Damo is really small. And there's a large gap back to third place. And I think we're chasing plenty. Or Frosty. Could be Frosty we're chasing, actually. I'm looking for a blue bit at the end of here. We need to be blue. Oh, we're purple. Come on, bad boy. Come on. Too much chitter chatter. Oh, we're still purple. We've doubled the gap. What's it going to be at the death? Have we done enough? Was Big Popper, was Damo quicker through the final corner? We go purple, top of the tree. Happy days. Still Big Popper running. Oh, come on. Face ID, phone not working. Why has my chat gone away again? No, I need to... Why is it ended? Join. We did it. We did it. We did it. We got a 157.3. Oh, that's a lap, isn't it? Yeah. That was, I'm guessing Mr. Plant is in the pits. Plant is in the pits. Is he still running? Yeah, well. Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Big Popper. T1's going to be great fun, isn't it? Hard tyres. Off the start line. Oh, yeah. Dirty. Wilkie added permitted term WHORE. Well done for the admin in there, Wilkie. We don't need our one viewer on Twitch to be banned today, do we, really? Damo forgot to pit. Oh. Didn't take the new tyres. Oh. Oh. It was very tight to get the tyres in. I pitted on the second lap. I didn't put a qualifying lap in till lap 4. So... yeah, I had a minute after my pit stop to get it, so I think we did alright. Mr. Plant is definitely in the pits, Plantiers. Definitely. So there we go. Thank you, Mr. Planty. Results is what we want. Results. So, gentlemen, this takes around... oh, this one doesn't take about 10 minutes, but we do the usual same sort of thing, don't we? We take photographs. And then we put them on the PlayStation app. Into there. And we post them. So that I can do them later on. Damo's gone for a gents break. That's not a problem. So, qualifying at Watkins Glen long course. Ginger comes in 10th place, 3.3 seconds down the fastest lap. Puts in a 2.0, which is a good lap. BB, very little practice, came into the lobby there just later on. Family commitments, one would guess a 159.0. Back from work, etc. Geordie in 8th, a 158.8. You'll be all right. You'll get into it, BB. Planty on his first race back, a 158.669, 1.3 seconds back from the front. Heathen in 6th, a 158.5, just 0.08 in front of Mr. Plant. Azza is a dead-on 1 second behind, a 158.3. Frosty in 4th, who we was following round on the final lap, a 158.2, underneath a second behind the leader's fastest time. Damo in 3rd, a 157.6, and somebody said he put in a 57 on his first lap. That's tremendous. 0.27 back from the leader. Big Popper did a 157.4, 0.97, so a 10th behind. And we did it. It was myself, completely out of the blue. The second lap we put in, a 157.334, right at the death. That gives us the extra point, and pole on the first race. So then, gents, we're good to go. Big Popper's there. Damo's back, I'm guessing. Excellent. I've got to do the tyres. I didn't even do it. I've just done it myself. So then, gentlemen, we're going to go to race 1. Unofficial 10-second warning. We do the unofficial 10 seconds to get everybody revved up. And then when the 10 seconds goes, I've got 10 seconds to give my normal opening spiel, which is probably boring, but I do it every time. Here we go then, folks. I'm going to hit the button. 10-second warning. This is a standing start where penalties do apply. It's a 20-minute race using hard tyres only. Feel free to pit if you need to. Best of luck, gentlemen. Let's keep it clean round turn 1. We'll see you at the end. Here we go then. Everyone on hards here. Everyone's on hards. We got pole, believe it or not. We were a little bit behind on the old shotgun to get off the start. We'll let Big Popper dive round there and we'll get the cut back. Now what we need to do is just manage the fuel, or do we race it out? Do we manage it out or do we race it out? What do we do? What are we gonna do? Well, that was a dive through by Damo. That's around about 23 to 24 seconds just to get a set of tyres and roll through the pits. It's a challenge. It's 3 wide behind us. 3 wide. We're showing 7.5 laps of fuel, which in itself is a trick. So nobody is really pushing, nobody's really driving. I like to race for these races. I don't like the fuel savers, but I think you're going to lose it if you race it. At this point, they're all measuring their fuel off me. Good evening, Lee. They're all measuring their fuel use off what I'm doing, so... And look, Big Popper is really hanging back. So... we've managed to do a whole lap on 0 fuel. So that purple lap is purely for the benefit of the fact this is lap 2. I can hear Damo's tyres squealing like Billy-O. Oh, Damo is so close to picking up a penalty there. I think we're about 3 minutes out with fuel. I think we're going to struggle. Well, that's Azza behind us. Has Azza just got a penalty? He has. So Big Popper's in 3rd place. I need to call out the old positions, don't I? Damo in 1st. We're in 2nd. We don't want Damo to get away too far. We need to save another lap of fuel. We're in trouble at this moment in time. But Big Popper 3rd, Geordie 4th. Heathen 5th, Az in 6th, BB 7, Frosty in 8. Oh, that could be a penalty for Damo. He scrapes the wall. Normally as you go across the line, is he lucky? He's a very lucky man for scraping that wall. So 5.5 laps of fuel remaining. That's 11 minutes. Damo has the fastest lap at 2:03.746. Big Popper really has backed off. I'm a lap short of fuel. So we've got to do something to get that back. Why am I boiling, Lee? What's going on that I don't know about? I'm sat on an air conditioner if that helps. I needed another lap of fuel yet. I can't start to push. I need to save 1:38. Yeah, I got aircon right next to me and the windows open. So the aircon is not cooling the room, it's just cooling me. Big Popper's on his way, he's catching back up. Three seconds back to Damo. He's pushing the fuel as far as he can make it, I think. There's no slip anymore. The slip's gone. Good evening, Neil. Welcome. What I've got to do is just make that get down to 5 laps for 10 minutes. And then I can start to increase the pace. And I know I'm round about there because Big Popper's with me. And Big Popper is going to be doing the same thing. Now Big Popper's got a penalty. That's a shame. So... unlucky Big Popper. Now Damo's going to be fuel saving. Because he's just tried to push himself out a gap. And he's still building that gap. So... we've got to push a little bit harder. So current standings, Damo in first, Widow second, Big Popper third, Heathen in fourth, Az in fifth, Geordie sixth, Frosty 7, Ginger Gandhi 8. That means BB must be somewhere down in 9. And number 10, I can't even work out who is the missing for 10. Yeah, it's not Gandhi because Gandhi's up there. So Damo's put in another 2 seconds. I'm a little bit cautious about my fuel level. Damo's pushed out to 8 seconds. Right, we saved a little bit more than we anticipated there, so... Big Papa just trying to fight off the overtake from Heathen. And now we've got to try and find a way of catching the Damo. I've probably just saved too much fuel. And Damo's planning on rolling over the line. Good night, Keely, you take care. And there's a right battle going on behind. Big Papa fending off Heathen, but he's Heathen has actually made it past by the looks of it. He has. And Heathen just out-dragged himself there. Almost let that pass come back. Still think I'm very narrow on that corner. It's a very conservative race. Damo fastest lap of 2029. Damo's gone to the pits. Oh my. He's took 40% of fuel. On the premise he's going to attempt to drive it hard and drive it fast. He's going to try... Oh, there's 3 people gone in. Heathen's gone in as well. With 42%. Yeah, so Damo pushed for the lead to try and hold that gap. Big Papa is now with us. Big Papa has it in 3rd. Geordie in 4th. I just let the car sort of roll high in that corner then. Big Papa's come down to the inside for the pass. I'm going to have to leave him room. He's taken the inside line. I can't close that off. I won't say that was a dive bomb because it wasn't. It was just pushing the nose down where it needed to be. So, I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. Big Papa's been very conservative on his fuel. His first 3 outlaps were really quite gathered and deliberately slow. Want to know whether he's actually was it the Black Eyed Peas that came to brain? It was, wasn't it? Oh, I might have given myself a penalty there. I tried to slide that through that corner just... I think I'm okay. Has Big Popper saved himself the right amount of fuel? Damo's already up to P4. Yes, he is. He's going to have one lap to do it. Because Big Popper started to go at exactly the same time as I started to go. Trying, chicken, trying. I do alright in the hard races, and then it comes to the grippier tyres and I F it up. That's what happened both last week. Really good race, hard tyre races. And then here we are, we're into the final lap then. This is the critical bit. Has Big Popper managed to, and I know he has because we've run the same sort of average pace all the way. I've been measuring myself against Big Popper, excuse the phrase. He is very much quicker around here than I am. But we're Big Popper first, Widow second, as is in third, Damo in fourth, as somebody said. Had to fight that. The back end was coming round on me big time. As a fourth, Geordie in fifth, Frosty in sixth, Heathen 7, Ginger Gandhi in 8. That means BB's back there somewhere. And I still can't remember. It must be Mr. Planty, who is in the 9th or the 10th. It is. My brain is kind of not working very well, but we got so much fuel. Why have we got that much fuel left? We could have gone much earlier. That's mental. I really could have put up more of a fight for Big Popper if I'd have realised I'd only use 0.4 fuel, and that's because I'm on fuel map 1.6, you dip. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh, what a stupid idiot. I went to fuel map 6, not fuel map 1. Oh, that was my mistake. Using the wrong fuel map. Oh, what a stonking knobhead. Great win, Big Popper. I psyched myself out by talking too much. Oh, what a dip. Oh, what a dipstick. Oh. As usual, pressure takes over, not lack of concentration. Oh, something happened at the end there. Oh, so Lee's 55th in qualifying on the race C. Very good on this track. Superb. Oh. Second's good enough though. I know I'm battling with Big Popper for our position, and we've still taken points over Damo. Damo's going to be ahead of us in race 2. I think race 2's got to be a speed race. We can't be holding back. It's got to be... You got to do 40 minutes, so... Oh. So second place, pole, clean race and a second. It's not too bad. Are we going to get a ticket? We get a 3-star roulette ticket just to make us feel like we're worth it as people. And then... Right, so that's them. Now we go to the results. Right then. In 10th place, that came Ginger Candy. There was an event there that happened in the final lap by the looks of it. He spun off. Oh. He was in 8th. He was in 8th, so just lost himself a few points there. Mr. Plant on return is 1 minute back from the leaders. A 2:05.3 as his fastest lap. In 8th place, BB. Courtesy of Mr. Gandhi's mess up, he's got himself on the front page. Just under a minute, 53 seconds back. A bit of a grumble from BB very quietly there on the chat. Oh, all on the last corner, very good. Heathen is 7th. I think he lost a couple of places there at the end through the pit stop that he took with 3 laps to go. 16 seconds back, which is the pit stop, to be honest. 2:04.0 fastest lap. Frosty, 15.899 back from the leaders in 6th place with a 2:05.7. Geordie in 5th is a great result. 12.398 back. A 2:04.962 doesn't seem too far away from the fastest lap times. As in 4th, sounds like he enjoyed that race. Yeah. Three seconds. Wow, so if you didn't hear, Az got 3-second penalty coming through the bus stop as he was following me and Damo. And I was just unlucky. A 2:03.999 was his fastest lap in 11 seconds back. He would have been fighting much more with Damo, I think, if he hadn't lost that 3 seconds. That 3 seconds is equivalent to 6 seconds penalty, so that's a shocker. Yep. So Damo was leading the race for 7 laps, I would suggest, and he went to the pits. I think he was fuel saving to start with, then switched up to try and race the race. He went into the pits and he said, I needed to get past you earlier, Jim, as I could see you fuel saving. Great race all. So he fastest lap for himself, a 2:02.917. A good race from Damo. It was an interesting tactic to see it, and I knew that would be the way to go. I knew that's how it would happen, because that's what happened to me in the very first race of the season. We came in 2nd. We made a massive mistake with 1.2 laps to go, and we put it to fuel map 6 and not fuel map 1. I spun it the wrong way. So we finished 1.2 seconds behind Big Popper, and I'm kind of hoping Big Popper had more fuel left because he didn't feel I was pushing, but I had a lap of fuel left virtually when I came across the line. A 2:04.435 was some way off the pace, but Big Popper takes the victory today, not courtesy of my mistake, and whilst I probably commented that he did a dive, but he didn't. He just occupied the bit of track I wanted to be on. He got there first. So 21:01.813 winning time. Great little race from Big Popper. He saved so much fuel, dropping maybe down to 4th place at one point, but he did exactly the right thing. Measured his pace, got himself to where he needed to be, and he'd have been a trick to overtake. I know he'd have made that car really wide. So congrats on the win. Big Popper makes up for last week, and you're going to get the extra point for... No, you're not going to get the extra point. You're going to get the benefit of being last on the grid for the next race. So I'm going to turn the grid round. Congratulations, gentlemen, and we'll see where we go. Who's that that's just landed?
I did it. Just lost control, spun into the wall, damage. It's hit the wall again, damage again.
That happens. I think we're good.
Yeah, of course it does, yeah.
because when I hit the wall and then spun and then
Change tyres and ready up, please, gentlemen.
Instead of into reverse, I almost quit. I thought, no, just get to the end. Get some points.
Do you know what, mate? It's always best to finish and get points, mate. Because you know what, coming into season, if you've lost a position by 1 or 2 points, it's because you quit.
Can you ready up, please, gentlemen? Put your tyres on.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Sorry, Jim.
I want to change the grid around. That's all. Thank you, Lee. Damo didn't save any fuel, no, because he was pitting, you see.
I'd have joined you boys tonight, but fuck that Camaro.
Oh, it's Lee.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
It's this man.
Oh, she's the devil, man.
Yeah.
Just Big Popper, Frosty, and Ginger to ready up. Just Frosty now. I'll get on with changing the grid around.
Been effort on the AMG Merc thingy.
What did it do? Oh, the time trial, yeah. Tried hard with that.
I was doing the same time as you that night, mate.
Okay.
I got myself 8th on your friends list.
Nice one.
Nice.
I went top of my friends list.
I'm sweating. Today.
So Ginger is pole. Yeah, it's fine. I'll work around it. Planty is second.
End of the race won't be. It'll be last.
Big Popper is to the back, of course. Then the Widow is in front of him. Damo is in front of her. Then Azza.
Up with time trial in Derby Race A.
Geordie. Frosty.
Right, look at that chat, guys. Good luck, everyone.
What's daily race 8? It's
It's in that little Fiat thing.
yeah, little Fiat thing in it. And I might give that.
So just waiting on Frosty.
Frost is in.
Forget the pit stop, put softs on the rear and mediums on the front. Yeah, that'd get us in trouble, that would, wouldn't it, Lee? There's Frosty. Where did Frosty goes to the back of the grid, we'll move him up. I think he's in front of Geordie. He's in front of Geordie, there he is. Gentlemen, could you check your grid positions and let me know if you're unhappy or if you're in the wrong place? Are we all good? Okay, gentlemen. Is everybody back? I'm looking for a chat from the Big Popper.
Yeah, good luck, everyone. Have a good race.
When we see Big Popper's little armor ready or good to go or readied up or what's the other thing he says? Let 'em roll or boogity boogity boogity, whatever he's going to say. He's probably in the gents right now. Saying something like, leave me alone. My seat cover's come off underneath me. This is not good. Oh well. It's warm. Big Popper's ready. Okay, gentlemen, I am going to do the unofficial 10-second. I hope everybody's back and ready to go. There needs to be a little ready up button, doesn't there, really? But,
I look forward to testing at the end of this.
official 10-second race starting now. This is the second race of the day. It's a 40-minute race using mediums and softs. It will be a standing start where penalties apply. Let's keep the race exactly the same as the last one. Clean for turn 1, turn 2. And let's have a great bus stop the first time round. We'll see you at the end, gentlemen. May the best man win. Right. Okay, here we go. Foot on the brake. We're at the back. We didn't get a very good start again. Oh, there's some bumpy going on. Very good driving from BB there. I didn't know there was going to be a gap up the inside for me. Two and a half second penalty to Geordie. That's got to be a bus stop entry problem, surely. Azaz fell to the back. But Mr. Planty leads. Heathen is second, Frosty third. That means Gandhi's going to be in fourth. Geordie's going to pick up the penalty points. He doesn't move. He does move over to the right in the end. And there's a bit of a battle going on up the front there. Planty and Heathen looking like they're on it. Damo switches lines. Gandhi outbreaks himself a little. I tried to go around the outside, but that was never going to work, and I have to give it up to Big Popper. Gandhi is very cautious and courteous to leave that gap. That's how it should have been 2 corners ago. I got that all wrong. Azza's coming quickly now. Big Popper's got that line. I can't fight him through there. But, right, let's settle into a race. Let's try and work together. Let's try and see if we can all close up on the front pack without slowing each other down. Let's see if we can move along. We're going to have to chase those guys because they are going to push. We still want this car to do round about 8 laps on this fuel and these tyres. That'll be ideal. I think the most I've seen through the bus stop is 4 seconds of penalty. But I've seen every divination of 4 seconds you could possibly think, depending on how many apexes you clip or miss or cut. So let's work with Big Popper here. Let's try and push Big Popper to go faster. Try and catch up with Damo, and we're all on the mediums, I think. Maybe the guys on the front are on softs to get away from the front, maybe. A 159 to Frosty. Come on, BP. Let's go! Good line from Big Popper there. Looks like we might just get 5 laps. Sorry, 8 laps. Brain not working. It's hot. Eight seconds behind the leaders. They're definitely on soft tyres, those two guys at the front. Definitely. Sorry, Big Papa. I braked on the 300, which I thought is my braking mark. Maybe for softs. Oh, we've clipped the wall. Damo's just managing to sneak away, look. I just need to close up a bit on the BP. And then the whole thing could change a little bit at first pit stop if one of these guys goes for the short flip and they take short fuel and try and sprint the softs. That could be interesting. That would mean we'd have to go around about 34 minutes if we did that. We need 8 minutes on the softs, which would be interesting, and then run a second set of mediums. But we get a longer second stop, which is Big Papa's just braking that fraction earlier than I want to. I don't know whether he's coasting and braking or I think he's trying to save that 0.3 of fuel. I think he is. I think he wants to get that 8th lap in. And I think that's a great ploy. So it's half lap of fuel we need to save. I don't know if I want to be on the softs at the end. I don't know. It'd be doing 4 laps on softs. That's what we've got to do if we can do 8 laps here. I've got to save fuel. So Plancy and Heathen on lap 5. If they're on the mediums, they're on good pace. If they're on softs, they're pitting very soon. Planty, Heathen and Frosty. Those three are together. I feel like they are on the softs. But they've got a full tank of juice, so they might be able to go all the way. Our fuel's just coming back, look. It's just coming back. And we're still in the 2.0s, so we're not really losing anything. I think we can do 5 laps on softs. Azza's back there in 7th, just 5 seconds behind us. Big Popper's gone in. Interesting ploy. We're bang on the fuel. Big Popper's going another set of mediums and then he's going to stretch the softs at the end. That's what he's doing. He's getting that one out of the way. He's got a shorter fuel fill. We're looking for a 10 minute, 8 minute, 4 minutes at the end. 8 minute 4 lapper at the end. That's what we're looking for. We'll know based on 2 minutes a lap how many laps we need to take. So if those guys at the front have not been on softs and they've gone mediums, they are certainly flying. Four seconds behind Damo. Good evening, Fizzle. All is well. Yeah, Heathen is pushing. So Damo's in, 5% of fuel. We've got 14% left. But he didn't fuel save at all. Frosty is 11 seconds ahead. I saw somebody on softs there. That was a panic. Didn't get into their bus stop very well at all. Tyres are really starting to go. Good evening, Doug. Welcome. Thank you for watching the videos, Doug. Yeah, it was decent racing on Friday. It was some good stuff. Best drivers definitely won it on the day. And I was not in that class. I had some right mares. We're 13 seconds behind Frosty. We've lost a massive chunk, but we're going in this time. Fuel absolutely on point. And we're stopping for the longest time. Oh. For the long 7:25 AM. You're committed, Doug. We're taking all the fuel. We're taking mediums. And we're going to drop into the mid-pack. And then we're going to see where we come out. Geordie was on 1%, we're away. We're going to do exactly the same again, but we're just going to rungs at the end of the fuel. We're not going to we're not going to fuel save this time round, and we're going to make softs go to the end. So, if we can hit 2 O's every lap, I'd be really happy. We're a minute over, so 6th place. Frosty's up in 2nd. We've got a right gap. Who we got behind us? Az. So, yeah. And they've got pace up, so... I'm going to defend my line. I've got the tyres back on here. Az did well to back away. Thank you, Tia. Very, very generous. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting the channel and everything we do. Thank you. Cameron has some pace. Camaro, yes. That's what you've said. That was a spelling typo thingy where it corrects it for you. Autocorrect, I guess. Yeah, the Camaro is... It's a fast little road car. It's got a fair amount of brake horsepower, in all fairness. But what it is, BB is behind us. We're 10 seconds behind Damo, so... I don't know what tyres they're running now. It's all about our pace. 2 O's we've got to run. You can see we're a fuel saving on 6 and 7, look. So... Sixth place will be a disappointing result for us. It really will. We need to be faster, and BB is faster, but I'm guessing he's on the softs. I think we just got to the point where he was just caught me right at the point where he's not going to get a pass, so he'll get back to us next lap, I'm sure of it. He's coming. He's got the power. Look at him go. I'll leave him in the room because he's got the line. He's on soft tyres. I can tell because of the grip he's got in the acceleration. He's going to get me to turn 1. I'm not going to be able to hold him back there, but we can do our best to try and just hold a line that makes it hard work. He had to back out. He had to slow down. He's a great driver, is BB. Very, very fast. He's also a stunning gentleman as well, so... That was a 2:01.3. That's a poor lap time. So Planty leads, Frosty second, Big Popper in the third. Ooh. Oh, let's get it back on the track, come on. Sorry for the unsafe rejoin, take the position, BB. The back end just went around, so Big Popper's up to second. I don't know what strat Big Popper ran on there. Oh, Big Popper's... BB's outbraked himself. We're 24 seconds back from Planty. 24. Holy Chipotle. That was a very lucky save, wasn't it? Thankfully the grass had more grip than the tarmac on the right hand side. I much prefer this car on the hard tyres. It's a slower lap again. Wowzers, come on. He's going to get me now. I've taken the adopted position on the right, on the left. What a feisty little car. It just snapped on me then. Can't get it to turn in now. It's the changing tack conditions, I think. With the old sunshine dipping in down low. The shadows going long across the track. The heat coming out of this. Oh, Az has just tipped up BB. And Az is gonna... I think he's got a penalty. He has. So, BB's gonna get back. It's only 15 minutes left of the race. It might have been 2 sets of softs, you know. The way this is panning out. Az has just gone to the pits. Damo has the fastest lap, a 1:57.882. Heathen's just dropped back a little bit. I'm very slow into there, aren't I? BB's caught me again. I am slow as slow today. I only get it. It says 3 more, but I'm going to do 2 more laps, I think. Planty's in off his softs. Big Popper's in off softs. They're going to be out the pits before I get in. They're much quicker. They're in the pits. So Damo leads Frosty second. Planty and Big Popper are out, but they're going to be so far ahead of me. I'm so slow on these mediums. Really poop. 21 seconds behind Damo. I'm saying 22 seconds for a pit stop with no fuel, it's just tyres. So I'm seriously off the pace. It's a good job this car brakes well at the front, because I'd have never got through that bus stop. Trying not to get penalties. Try so hard not to get penalties. I genuinely don't think I can make the top three. I think I'm kippered at this point. I've suddenly gained 2 seconds on Planty. I guess he had a penalty come through the bus stop. Damo's in off his softs, then 4%. He's now going to be taking 6 laps of fuel. Frosty picks up the lead. So slow. Damo's taken 84% of fuel. That's a big fill up. We're on our last lap. So Frosty's pitting this time, so are we. And we're going to be not in a great place, I'm afraid. Missed the apex there. But let's keep pushing. Got to drive this on its raggedy edge if we can. Thank you, Omega. I can only see the 1 like at the minute, but I haven't done a refresh, so if you do like what you're seeing, folks, please hit the like. It helps us all the way along the process. More likes, more views, more shares, more everything that goes with it. So thank you very much. I can short fill and I will short fill, yes. I'm only going to be taking 5 laps of fuel, I think. 5 laps will give me 10 minutes worth of driving. If I take 4, I can only drive for 8, and I have to think about that extra lap that could potentially happen. So we need to take 5 laps. %65% for Frosty. We're taking the softs. Let's see. 8 minutes 51. There we go. What was that? We took 68, so we took more than Frosty. And we're 6th place. Oh my lordy. That's bad. 6th place. I suppose that's where we were, though. That's where we were from the start. We gained a couple of places, but... Here's BB, as we expected. And we held BB up, so... As part of our race ploy, we had to do something. So technically there's only 4 laps to go, and we've got 5 on the bottom, but... If we can get into that extra lap at the end, would be good. Fastest lap is a 57.467 to Azza. Great lap. Our qualifying lap was done on probably the same amount of fuel at this point. So a 57.3 would be tremendous. Oh, BB, sorry. I've got to remember he's on worn tyres, I'm on good tyres. I've got to allow for him to brake. I've got to drive round him. Not through him. That was my worst mistake on Friday night, was being too fast into the corners. I've got to be so deliberately, to be so careful. They are racers on the track and you can't bump and grind them. That's not fair. So, 7th place. Come on, don't let yourself down. We're half purple, half a second purple. Come on, purple lap, you beast. 57.3, done it. Happy days. That's a good tick on the box. There can't be many people going as fast as this at the end of the race like this. So let's back up to 6th. 4 minutes, 3 laps to go, and we've got 3 laps of fuel at this point. Has anybody made any fueling issues? I'm 7 seconds behind Planty. 7 seconds more behind Heathen. What's the opportunity? What's my chance? Are we in the purple still? Yes. And we're catching. We're only 3 seconds back. I don't know if this will go purple again. I think we've thrown away a 10th or more there. Done it again. Happy days. Definitely 2 laps left, and I've got 2 laps of fuel. Seeing if a 4th place is possible. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, is it? I don't think a podium position is possible. Definitely don't think a podium's there. These front tyres really do give me confidence going into the bus stop. They are starting to die off though. See if we get a purple again. Don't think so, no. Now we've just got to pick our opportunity carefully. There's 3 cars in front. Frosty's with Heathen. I went up a gear to try and get the acceleration out the corner and just ran it wide. I think it did just enough there to back me up. But I want to see those 2 fighting up front. I've got the fuel to get to the end. I hope. 5th place. Let's see if we can catch them. Come on. In for a penny, in for a pound. It's catching and getting past. That's the big difference. But Big Popper leads from Damo on the final lap. Frosty in 3rd. Heathen 4th. Widow 5th. Planty in 6, BB 7, Geordie 8, Adza is somewhere in there, and so's Gandhi. .9 seconds back from the leaders. That's it, the timer has ticked to 0. There's still a battle going ahead. They're side by side, Heathen and Frosty. It looks like Heathen's just made the pass. He has. Heathen gets to the podium. Is it going to be enough? Is Frosty going to be able to challenge back? It's the only race I can see. I can't see the Big Popper Damo race. And Big Popper's just taking valuable points away from Damo to try and... Yeah, Big Popper takes the win. Damo crosses the line. Then 3rd, 4th and 5th really close are gonna cross the line astern of each other. We clip the wall. BB is over 5 seconds back, but Heathen 3rd, Frosty 4th, Widow 5th. Woo! 5th place. Wasn't bad. From where we started and our little tactical mess up. It is what it is. hot as hell. Ooh. Great effort. He did. He got past Planty. He got past Planty. So, Big Popper and Damo really were a race on the end. One more lap and a podium, maybe? Damo's a puddle of water. Fastest lap. I didn't get a penalty, did I? I must have got the not clean race for that excursion off the track. Good race, Big Popper. So, I forgot to save the replay for the previous race, which is a shame. If anybody... If you wouldn't mind sharing it, please, fella. Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot in all the confusion of doing everything. How many times have I done this? How many times would I forget every time? Yeah. Oh, memory's useless. Oh, that's me normally, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. So many... It's after I've done the time trials. I saved so many hot laps. So let's give it the rundown. Let's see what the final standings were. Ginger... Yeah, Ginger in 10th, and I'm assuming Ginger's going to be rushing off to work. He put in a best lap at 2.0, but no penalty, just the one lap down. Azza in 9th in the same situation, but a decent fast lap there, a 157.467. We took that off him in the final 3 laps. Geordie in 8th place, a 53.7 behind the leaders, and a 158.3. Mr. Planty there just losing out on positions, fading tyres, maybe lack of fuel at the end. 27.828 behind the leaders and a 158.691. BB, we overtook BB with a couple of laps to go. He was again on fading tyres and probably fading fuel. Just ahead of Mr. Planty there, just taking him on the final corners, I believe. Fastest lap of 158.214. We made it up to 5th place from starting in 10th, 9th we started. Fastest lap of the race went to us with 3 laps to go, a 157.254, courtesy of soft tyres and a low fuel load. Frosty managed to stay ahead of us by 1.3 seconds in 4th. His fastest lap of 158. Heathen, a great result for himself. He'll be very, very proud of that. 19 seconds behind the leaders, a 158.781 for his fastest lap. Damo classifies himself officially as a puddle, is in 2nd place, just 3.6 seconds behind Damo, behind Big Popper, a 157.455. I was trying to work out what strategy he'd done, whether he'd gone mediums, 2 sets of softs, or 2 sets of mediums, I don't know, but he was very quick when I was trying to keep up with him at the start and I couldn't catch him. And then the winner for today, Big Popper, final finish time of 41.01758. The top 8 drivers finishing on the same lap, which was quite achievement. Best lap, a 157.889, which isn't far off the fastest laps at all. Look, if you look at both Damien, all the front crew, there's 3 people on 57s, which is something to see. 4 actually, if you count Az. So Big Popper, we had a battle with him but couldn't hold him back. He came charging past us. And he takes the win for today and maximum points in the final race. Good race, Big Popper. Congratulations, and they should transfer over to the table. We'll see the final standings later on in the week. But thank you very much, gentlemen. Another great race. You were able to Sunday drive. Oh, Damo got penalties, did he? Oh, my. And Damo did go medium 2 softs. I thought he might have done. That was good. Great racing, chaps. Well done. No, tremendous win. Event settings. Where are we going to, folks, on Friday? I think we're going somewhere stupendous. We're off to everybody's favourite, aren't we? Bathurst. We're off down under. It is... Oh, everybody knows where we're going next. We don't have to shout that one from the rooftops. Daytona, yes, road course. It's the 40-minute. Say again? Thank you very much. Appreciate it, pal. Thank you. I'm rushing because I need to nip to the gents. I'm cusping a hose pipe at this moment in time. Friday. Yeah. I'm just doing that now. Yeah. I think that's right. And bear with me, folks. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Good racing, Ethan. Thank you, sir. Good stuff, Gandhi. Cheers, mate. Take care. Take it easy. Good night to you. Just catching up on Big Poppers. I had the window down, smoked a cigarette, easy peasy. Damo says, would like another battle at the end, but there's always another race. And Tia's leaving us for the night. Good night, Tia. Take care. So Geordie said, first lap penalty killed any chance of a good finish, but lovely race. Damo took 2 1-second penalties on laps 17 and 18. Oh, shame. I definitely had more pace, Doug. That's all about the tyres at the end. Good night, fella. You take care. All the best, mate. You take care. See you soon. Have a good week. So as we settle into the last sort of hour of practice round the Bathurst, we will just do the usual on the hard tyres, mediums, then softs. We'll see where we can get to. Az will be all out there sat in the laps. Nando is revving up for Friday. So looking at fuel, got to think about 20 minutes for the first race. Is it going to be flat out 20 minutes? And it's a long way down the other side, flat out, isn't it? Long gears in this Audi, in this AMG. It's I don't think so. I won't return to it, purely because I'll be doing the other ones, and I only do them on the Sunday. So if I get next Sunday's done early, we could probably go back and have a look at it. I'd say I was more frustrated with the Red Bull ring. That was a in third. What? Corner 3? They're almost hairpin. Almost hairpin. Sand on the outside. Turn 1. Turn 2. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So the first gear gives you the ability to turn into the corner without really trail braking, because that's what's slowing me down there. Okay. So coast and roll. Okay. The bit for me is coming down the hill, turns 5, 6, 7. They're the difficult ones. That's where I'm struggling with time. Lee. Yeah. Are we all on hard tyres? Okay. Okay. So Ken says Red Bull Ring's a short lap, but it's quite a technical challenge for me to be quick on it. Yeah, I agree with that. It is very technical. You've got to be precise in your corners. Turn-ins, the acceleration out have got to be bang on. Oh, BB says he thought he hit me. That's why he let me pass on lap 11. I don't think there was any contact, BB. I believe we were side by side. I don't think there was any sort of level of contact that caused that. No, you were holding your line beautifully, and I think you just let me pass because you knew I was going to be quicker. I kind of lost it, held it. But you were a gentleman, so... So Lando's gone faster by a second. Can we not say lost it, BB? Can we say we can control the slide, maybe? That would be better. Makes me look and feel better about my lack of driving ability. Damo's gone top of the tree. Look, we're now 2.791 seconds down. BB doesn't have the time to practice. Oh, it's fortunate BB. Oh, it's understood, my friend. It's very busy. The top of the hill feels very greasy. That first right turning, I can't get that line at all. We free coasted most of that mountain. So it's going to be 9 laps to a full tank then, maybe. Maybe. It will cost you a lot of speed, but that course is tremendously difficult in that Camaro. The long track is really tricky, and we're going to have the same problem at Daytona. That car just doesn't want to go in and out of the bus stop at all. It is a real challenge to get in and out of some of the corners, especially on the hard tyres. There's not a lot of grip on offer. We'll get the Daytona practice Friday. Ooh, is that a pussycat? Thought I heard a pussycat. Ken says the Mustang is a heavy car like the M6. Smooth is faster. It absolutely is. Smooth is very much faster. I'm now 3.86 seconds back. Two strikes on the wall, no damage. Exactly the same place. 3 strikes on the wall, no damage. On hard tyres, heavier cars are literally whales. Yeah, and there's a technique to drive them, Ken. There really is. You've got to find that earlier braking point. You've got to find how to carry the weight round the corners and just make the car go round. Sometimes that's where the traction control and the counter steer can really help, but also how you brake. The trail brake really helps. If you're braking, I've found the cars turn a lot easier whilst you've got your foot on the brake for some reason. The way the new physics packs work, if you can brake to the midpoint of the corner and slow the car down to that point, you can be very quick through the corners in the faster car as well. Fatter car, I meant to say. So 5 laps is half a tank, look, 48%. That'll get us back to the pit stop. So it's a 10-lap tank. And with purple first sector. I think Big Papa might have gone to change his oil. Oh, hello. Sign of a champion. Good night, BB. You take care, buddy. You see you soon. Best of luck to you and the family for the week. And we'll see you next Tuesday. I know exactly what you laughed at. It was BB saying it was. That's what BB used to say to us when he left. What happened? You just coming to last corner? Slipstream. I got mega slipstream off BB for that fastest lap that last race. I overtook him midway through. I think we've proved we're going to get definitely 9 laps in for the 20 minutes. And the fuel's going to go that far. We don't have to worry about that. So let's go and put a set of meat. Oh, yeah, you flyster. Look at that. See how much that unloaded on us. Wow. Very challenging pit lane entry this. Easy to pick up penalties. Yep. Nando throwing the tip in there. Brake at the start of the curb, which is always useful. Oh, we broke a red light, look. That's a shocker. We'll take 5 laps of fuel. There we go. And repair all that aero that we broke. Come on, put tape on my headlights. Come on. Right, we're 3.261 seconds back on the hards. Let's see what the softs can deliver. Can we get to within a second, maybe? I don't know. We know we're going to benefit from massive coasting at the top of the hill. And this car will slide beautifully into corners. Especially here. It feels good, this circuit, when you get it right. It's stunning. The elevation changes are just stunning. Coming down that mountain at speed. There it is. Guys just commented on VR, make it look even better. It's like, yeah, I guess that's another conversation with the wife for VR. Haven't you got 2 of those already? Yes. That's Damo behind me. I've got a PlayStation 1 and I've got a PC one. But she won't understand that doesn't work, will she? There has to be justification given. I missed a gear change. Look how much gear change given away gives to the opposition there. Look at him go. And it's a fast accelerating car, that one. Tess has joined us. Damo just got the better of me down the hill there. So Az has gone top of the tree. How's you on, Damo? I'm on mediums, very good. I thought you were going to say softs then. Yeah. So you're a second quicker than me. Oh, wow. Mediums, yeah. Oh, there you go. Is Geordie what? Oh, that's probably, yeah, more than likely, yeah. Difficult. Sorry, I've just had to drop back to like a second behind you, so I've not got that dirty air. I can sort of hang you with you at a second back, but no worries. You would, yeah. Take care, Wilkie. All the best, mate. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, it's also difficult coming up there because a little bounce just before that corner. There's a little bounce on the right-hand side that can unsettle the car big time. Ooh. Good night, Wilkie. Thanks for everything you do, fella. So it's time for us to pop into the pits and take a set of softs. See where we can go. He was talking about the dirty air, Geordie. He was talking about following you in the dirty air. It was me that said, "Is Geordie what?" Because I didn't hear what he said. You were absolutely fine, mate. There's no issue with you at all. Damo just lost it off to the grass. It was the dirty air coming up the hill, and he was saying about following you, that's all. That was all Damo's accident, not you. There's a little bump just here on the right there that really can upset the car as you come into this corner. Throw the car through there. Oh, wobbly steering wheel. Happy days, Geordie. I think that's the hardest corner on the circuit for me. That one at the end of Hanger Straight. It's really challenging to get that in and get the car turned. It feels kind of off camber and a bit ugly. How many laps are people getting out of softs? 4 maybe? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take 4 laps of fuel and see what we do with that. Ooh, it's a warm one. Temperature's expected to be 30 degrees in the UK, just like it is for Big Popper. Up in the old Michigan. Yeah, it's going to be hot. The old fan. Lovely. I've got one of those Dyson, oh, blubbing hell, Dyson fans pointing at me. And it's doing the job, but it's not brilliant. It's just moving static air, you see. It's not cold, is it? Yeah. We've got... Yeah, now, the back end of our house is east facing, so every bedroom gets the sun blazing in through... Oh, flip. I messed that up. Yeah, but I'm in the front of the house, you see, in the room I'm in, so it's quite dark, but it's just not chilled. It's just as hot as hell. I don't know whether putting the solar panels on the roof means that the solar panels take the heat from the sun, do all the electric stuff, but also conduct heat through the roof. Because they must be hotter than hell, those damn things. No, I'm not. I wouldn't try. Wouldn't try. There's no scaffolding to get me up there, you see. Seven seconds of damage, cripes. That's what I've got. That was a key thing for today's race, was avoiding the damage, but also having to be quicker on the mediums. That's where I was slow. I could have probably pitted a lap earlier and still had grip in the tyres at the end and cut out one slow lap. But I was doing 2.0s, 2.08s, 2.15s as the tyres got worn, and that just wasn't good enough. It had to be all 2.0s. Probably 159s, to be honest, but... we were just too slow, overall. Even fighting from the back forward. Oh, Big Papa's had a spinach. And that wasn't a can of spinach, like Popeye. Have you used the BMW all season? Yeah. Have you skipped 2 races? So you're not in the league? Yeah, then you don't have to use the BMW because you're not racing for points at that point. Good man. Right, I've got 3 laps of fuel. I'm going to do 2 laps. And Damo's saying mediums are better than softs. Do it, amigo. I was hoping JB would say hello tonight. Right, here we go then. Let's see what we can do on softs. See if softs are any better. The mediums definitely allow for a tiny bit of slide that you can control. The softs gives you way more confidence into corners, and I'm boosting it too early, really, I think. Yeah, I think that's all it is. I think I'm trying to push the car harder when actually if I just let it run, it will be quicker. But it is quite slippery, the track. It's got like a greasy surface, as though it's oozing. Yeah, a little bit. The sun's setting, isn't it? I wonder if it's like an evening dew point that's happening. You know how in tropical countries in the evening you can get a bit of water coming down like you can in the morning? It's just how the temperature changes and the air saturates and lets go of any moisture it's got in it. It's a circuit that gets a bit of fog, isn't it, this one? So... yeah. Just that bit more confidence rather than overconfidence. Yeah. And there aren't enough... oh my word, how am I half a second slower? We're talking about exactly that though, aren't we? We're talking about the softs being just that little bit over reassuring. Yeah. Gotta try and find the coasting point, maybe. Here we go, we're on optimal point for these tyres. We've got 1.5 laps of fuel. Oh, Big Popper's up with an interesting comment. This might be my worst track in the whole game. I think you've got to learn to love this bad boy. I think a night time of YouTube videos of Bathurst 1980s, 1990s will give you the passion you need to dominate this course. Once you see them nutjacks going at it in those Holden Commodores and Ford... what was it? Was it a Ford something? No, it was a... I can't remember the other car, but there was two cars that they just battled every year on this damn thing, and some stunning overtakes. And Holden Commodore, like a Taurus, was it, or something? No, it was... yeah, but it's those videos of particular drivers going down the mountain just literally out of control, and then some of the crashes are absolutely maddening, where you've got the cars just leaping over the wall and just obliterating themselves, and then the kangaroos hopping up the course as well, just absolutely mental. But it is a no holds barred circuit. You've just got to go for it. It's brilliant, isn't it? BDR swipe. That must have been set up from the start though, to go BDR swipe. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because it types over your username, doesn't it, really? It's... we got no fuel. So I can't get to within half a second of my fastest time of mediums. That's going to be interesting, you know, quality on mediums. That's going to be very interesting. Here goes Dave. Look how fast he's going through there. And it is a lift and go through there. The dip is just there that throws you off. And I get 6.5 seconds of penalties for cutting that top of the mountain. That's right penalties there, that is bang on. Holden Commodore and... is the Holden the Vauxhall? I think it is. Yeah. Holden Monaro, yeah, the Monaro VXR, didn't we? Yes. Yeah, I'm just wondering, what was the other car that they were racing? I'm gonna have to. There was definitely a Ford Falcon. That's exactly it. Thank you, Ford Falcon. Yes. But yeah, Big Popper, that's what I would prescribe as the doctor. I would prescribe you a Saturday or a Sunday evening of, or maybe a Wednesday evening, tomorrow night, of hardcore Australian V8 viewing at Bathurst on the YouTube. Absolutely. That Tess is there. Yes. It would help you. It would help you just to see how brave they were. I think brave is the right phrase, to be honest. Stupid. Right, back on the mediums, 5 laps of fuel. My car's going to have done 2,000 miles by the end of Sunday, by the end of Friday. Oh. I know Az's will be low mileage because he's running multiple cars these days to make sure his oil doesn't burn out. Damage and penalties, absolutely, Big Popper, will be the death at this race. Yeah, got to avoid them for sure. No, I didn't. I didn't see it. I was streaming at the time. Didn't Hamilton take a groundhog out? Yeah, Hamilton hit a groundhog, absolutely demolished it, and damaged his front wing, which cost him a second a lap. Yeah, they're not small things. Them groundhogs, they're a bit lobster. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not a very nice thing to see, but by Christ, it wouldn't. I didn't. I've seen the clip on Facebook. I've already seen it, yeah. Big Popper's making some very good observations. Not a track where people can run over each other and it will cause massive havoc. Yeah, I remember a couple of laps back, Big Popper, you were across the middle of the track. Imagine that, just losing your back end, and you've got 6 or 7 cars behind you trying to come past. It will be a right nightmare. It will. Absolutely, there's a few of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's the beauty of that one. That's the hardest corner for me. Getting that braking. Yeah. Yeah, this is Hanger Straight, isn't it? Or is it... No, it's called Conrod. It's called Conrod as you come down the hill. Yeah. It's tremendous. Oh, sure it has. They actually added the S's after it. It used to be straight all the way down. There used to be no bend. Here we go then, opening salvo, opening lap. We're on lap 18, lap 19 for the day. So that's 38 minutes, almost 40 minutes we'll have done for the final race. So I'm wondering if it's soft tyres, get them out the way and then run mediums. Maybe. Or... So you've gone faster on the softs. You have gone faster on the softs. Right, 001. Yeah. Yeah. Temperature change has definitely had an impact. Well, it's going to be very interesting on Friday night. Very interesting. It's going to be the longest. I think Quali's got to be mediums to do the 10 minutes. I think if you're going to attempt to do, if you attempt to do the softs, pit softs, you're only going to give yourself 2 stabs at it. You're not going to get that. Oh, Big Pop has just said there's a video of Darragh Waltrip being driven round here. He's screaming like a child. I would be. I certainly would be. It's gotta be frightening. Oh yeah. Even the spiders would kill you. But holy Chipotle, it's a stunning circuit. I can't compare it to the Nürburgring, but it's definitely got elements of it, and it's got its own unique areas that are just absolutely mind-blowing. Every corner's got the ability to bite you. It's untrue. Yes, yeah. Hockenheim rings. The Hockenheim ring's a better circuit than. Yeah, I agree. The Nürburgring or the Nürburgring GP doesn't really hold that much for me. It's a nice circuit, but it's not iconic. It's not up there, but. For some reason, Germany doesn't have a Grand Prix anymore. And I guess they just don't want to pay the FIA the money, do they? That's what the problem is. There's constant discussion about, I can't remember the name of the circuit. It's gone out of my head. Spa being pulled from the championship because they don't want to pay the money, but every year it just turns round and gets in. We've lost the Italian circuit again. That's going. Not Monza, the other one. The one that's just happened this year. No, that's Spain. Oh. Where Senna died. It's the Algarve circuit. Come on, you Formula 1 aficionados of the 6 of you that are watching the channel, you know what I'm talking about. Azzo, where did Senna die? Roland Ratzenberger. No. No. Was it Roland Ratzenberger died the day before? Is it San Marino? Is that the name of the track? It might be called It's called Imola, that's correct. Yes, Imola. But it is the San Marino Grand Prix, you are correct. San Marino Grand Prix at Imola circuit in Italy, yes. Imola's gone off the Formula 1 circuit for next year. It's no longer a thing. And they've put Madrid City circuit as the new one, replacing it. Well done, Geordie. See, they've long been asking for London to make a Grand Prix track in the city of London. They want the tracks in the centre of the city to pull punters in. But I don't see how that would work. I mean, it would be another. Say again. It has a Formula E circuit in Hyde Park every year. But I just see it being another street procession, just like Monaco. I don't see them being able to make the overtaking and make it creative and to make a hairpin and stuff. It would just be chicanes to make it interesting. Yeah, Battersea. Yeah, Battersea with the yeah, absolutely. That was another one that was considered. I just don't know why they can't support places like Donington and have that return to it, and Brands Hatch, but they're private entities, aren't they? And they can't afford what the FIA want. But there's so much history, you know. Go to some existing tracks in the US that are there already. Don't go build these new ones like they have done with COTA and stuff like that. COTA didn't exist 10 years ago. You know, they make a Grand Prix track in the city in Miami, and you've got a fantastic circuit just down the road from them that's been there 100 plus years. Sebring. Why wouldn't you do it there? No, it's a different spectacle. But yeah, Azerbaijan's another one. Why the? Yeah, but Baku, wasn't it? Why the hell would you? They spent millions on putting a tarmac circuit in through a historic old town. Just doesn't make sense. Yeah. It's forcing 3 pit stops this year didn't do anything for Monaco. They need to put in a Joker lap. They need to put, but they do. So to go to the, they need to put. You've got a mandatory Joker lap between every pit stop or whatever. If you pit stop, you've got to do a Joker or something like that, just to give people a chance to overtake and mix it up. Yeah. But Monaco's losing what it's got because it's not changed over the years. The only changes they've made are down by the swimming pool and stuff, and They should. Every year at the end of the Formula One type circuit, October, November, there is a Champion of Champions race over at oh, the name has gone. It's not a fantastic circuit, it's a street circuit, but it has got some long straights. And the first turn every year, there are cars missiling off into the corner at full speed because they've forgotten to brake for the corner, then they lock up and they go into the catch fence at the end. What's it called? It's the World Touring Car Circuit. I've got to Google that. Oh. No, it's Eastern. No. It's Singapore or somewhere. No. I'm looking down the list now. If it looks like I'm doing weird things, it's not. It's me looking at YouTube. Not YouTube. The other thing. It's not Sepang. I thought that was it. No. It's... Macau. Macau is it's the Gia circuit in Macau, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I wonder if I can do a very quick grab and put it on screen. Plus, because it's worth the conversation. Display capture. Oh, which one's it going to be? That one. Oh, yes, look at that. There's the Macau circuit for those people that don't know what it is. The start is in the bottom right-hand corner there, and it goes through the marina. And as it they held down by the Hotel Mandarin down to Hotel Lisboa. And they fail to brake for that final corner. Whip round there, and then it becomes quite a tight and twisty circuit all the way back to where that hairpin is at Melco, and that's elevated. It's probably 80 foot in the air, and then they come back downhill. And it is a phenomenal circuit. Again, if you get the opportunity to watch on YouTube some of those races, the World Touring Car Finals are held there. And it's some of the best racing you'll ever get to see. Touring car wise, that is. It's Geordie said it as well, Macau. It is absolutely awesome. It's a great circuit, and quite why it never works for Formula One, because Formula 3 go there. And maybe it's the tighter corners, but I don't know. Formula One needs a shake up for me, and they've got the wrong guy in charge, and somebody like Sainz need to take over and bring it back to reality and take Formula One back to its roots, which was road car development. It's a Porsche. Is it just catching that, throwing the light around you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, it must look. Yeah, good. They've got it right, haven't they? When you say share the screen. Oh, you mean on the old app? No, there it is, look.
Where's that post? Come back here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Geordie, slow down a bit. Geordie, slow down. Geordie, slow down. Slow down, Geordie. Let Nando catch you up.
So, are we seeing your head built?
Yeah, that.
Geordie's not letting up. He's going for it. He doesn't want a slow BMW behind him or in front of him. My God, that's loud.
So, come up past me. I'll walk you out straight.
Oh, Geordie did slow down. Okay. Oh yeah, you wait till Daytona next week. They've reduced them because they've reduced the lag, but it's really good though.
God, that's bright in my mirror.
I'm hoping going on the
I love it. Wouldn't have it any other way.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we're approaching the end of the stream, it's been another tremendous evening. Thank you very much. A lot less viewers tonight, but I think that's the case midweek and the heat. Thank you very much for everybody that's contributed, though. The chat has been lively, and I'm enjoying the streaming at the minute, which is great. I'm a bit frustrated with the videos and people playing games with my channel, but that'll come. There's some repeats uploading at the minute. We're just going to get finished on these time trials, on the licenses, and then we'll start to get into some different type of content, I think. We will put some... Oh my! We'll try and do something a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more bringing people to the channel and see what we can do. But right, folks, I'm going to say goodbye from me and goodbye from him. Have a great week. We'll see you on Friday for some Bathurst, and have a good one. All the best, folks. Take care. Goodbye for now. Thank you, Big Papa. Thank you, Geordie.